My name's Kai Tachibana. I'm a 27-year-old working at a food manufacturing company. Right now, I'm in the middle of putting together a proposal for a new product.
You must be tired, Kai. It's already the end of the workday. Let's go home together.
The person who spoke to me was Kiyoka Sakata. She's my colleague and my girlfriend.
You've been working hard on this proposal, haven't you?
Yeah, I finally achieved my dream of collaborating with Hakataya, a ramen shop I've always admired. We've created an instant ramen with them.
That popular shop? But was it against their manager's policy?
After repeatedly visiting the shop, I finally got their approval. And the proposal is finally complete.
So the data for proposal is on that USB memory?
Yeah, I'm gonna submit this proposal to the manager tomorrow. Huh? The data is missing. The USB is properly inserted. So why is it not here? The next day, when I tried to review the proposal at the company, there was no data left. I was confused, and then I heard an unbelievable statement. Oh, is it that collaborative product with Hakataya? You managed to get permission from their manager, huh?
Yes, that's right. I made many visits to make this plan a reality.
Alright, I will show this proposal to the higher-ups right away. They'll probably start it as a new project immediately, so be prepared.
Yes!
What's going on? That plan was something I came up with. During lunch break, I called Kiyoka to the break room and confronted her. However, she just smiled defiantly.
Thanks to that plan, I've received favorable reviews. My promotion is guaranteed now.
You betrayed me!
I'm going to become the president of this company. I'll do anything for that, even if it means sacrificing my relationship.
As she said that, Kiyoka grinned.
Somebody help!
I was surprised when Kiyoka suddenly screamed. Several employees rushed over, and I was restrained. Wait! I didn't do anything! But not a single person would listen to my words. It was a false accusation of harassment towards me. As a result, I was transferred to a branch office in the countryside. Thank you for everything up until now. Which comedians were the guests on today's talk show? The comedians who love mountain climbing. Oh, right. Oh, boss. If you're so free, go to sales and bring back some work! Since my transfer to the branch office, I spent my days casually doing work while being ridiculed by the boss.
Going to sales? I'll come with you too.
One of my natural enemies, so to speak, was Miki Yamamoto, my kohai. She was always full of energy and constantly bothering me.
I'll observe and learn from the sales techniques of you, a veteran from the head office.
Do as you please. I'm hungry. It's on me, so you can order whatever you want. I visited several companies for sales, but of course, no luck. So I decided to take a lunch break.
Senpai, are you really from the head office?
Yeah, I was. But I was in the planning and strategy department, so I've never done sales before.
Even so, it's about your attitude. I can't sense the willingness to sell our products from you, Senpai.
Selling products? Yeah, maybe I no longer have that kind of motivation.
Coming here means I've been demoted, right? But if you achieve results here, you might be able to return to the head office, right?
Well, I don't really have that feeling.
What? That's such a waste. If you go back to the head office, you'll gain money, status, and honor.
Nah, it's not that grand.
Becoming assigned to the head office is my dream too.
Don't include me. I don't have that kind of a desire.
When I work at the head office, I want to build a mansion, try to acquire a TV station, get arrested, and become a YouTuber.
Are you talking about Horiemon? That has nothing to do with working at the head office. It seems this place is no good either. After a lunch break, we resumed our sales activities, but it was a failure. And as I walk out of the building with my shoulders slumped, hey, why don't we go have some fun together?
No, we can't. We still have work left, please. away.
Come on, don't say such cold things. Ugh, it's such a cliche development. I wanna go home, but I have no choice. Let's have a drink together, just a little. Huh? Who the heck are you?
Tachibana-san!
This place is crowded, and I'll make this girl scream right now. Do you understand what will happen then? When I indirectly hinted about the police, the two men clicked their tongues and left. I'm unnecessarily tired now.
Tachibana-san!
It's not like you're completely fine, huh? Your face is red. Maybe you have a fever?
No, this isn't just a cold. It's love. Yes, I'm lovesick.
What? What are you talking about?
I was waiting for a night like you, Senpai, to appear.
Night? It's lunchtime. This is the only enjoyable part of work. The next day, as I stood up to have lunch, a shadow sneaked up behind me.
Tachibana-san! Let's eat together.
Why do you have two lunch boxes?
Of course! One is for me, and one is for you. Let's eat together. Come on, don't hesitate and start eating.
I was dragged to the break room bench, and a cute lunchbox was placed on my lap. Yamamoto, listen. I'm really happy about your feelings, but I have no intention of dating anyone.
Why are you talking about that? It's not like that.
What you're thinking is too obvious. Actually, I've been betrayed by someone I used to date before. I told Yamamoto everything about my past, and then...
What's up with that? She's the worst, isn't she?
Well, I'm also at fault for not seeing through her. Anyway, I don't intend to have a girlfriend.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Well then, I'll wait until you change your mind, Senpai.
Huh? Did you actually listen to what I said?
Of course I did. Right now you don't feel like dating, right?
Well, not right now, but...
Well, let's eat our bento. Lunch break is almost over.
In a somewhat forced manner, I ate lunch with Yamamoto. It's been a while since I felt this excited. Alright, the new proposal is complete. Half a year has passed since then, and I've been throwing myself into work as if I've let go of everything. And then, I was called by the department manager. Sorry to bother you when you're busy. No, what's the matter? It's not like I'm getting fired, right? Actually, Tachibana-kun, there's a talk about transferring you back to the head office. Uh-huh? Me? Yeah, I was hesitant to say it. It seems like you've had various experiences when you worked at the head office. Well, more importantly, why me? I haven't achieved anything significant in this company yet. Don't be modest. Look at this. This is... It's the results you achieved in sales. This alone is enough to get you back to the head office. The contents written there were shocking. I told the department manager to let me think about it, return to my desk, and call Yamamoto.
Tachibana-san, what's the matter? Why did you call me here?
I called Yamamoto to the rooftop. She seems to have some expectations, but I have no such intentions. The department manager showed me my sales performance for the past 6 months, but most of it was the result of you and me working together. You always only wrote my name on the report, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
Why would you do something like that? How does it benefit you to raise my evaluation?
I want to support Tachibana-san in going back to the head office and achieving results in your work.
But didn't you also want to be transferred to the head office and earn a lot of money?
I don't care about that anymore. I just want Tachibana-san to be happy.
Saying that, Yamamoto looks at me with joy. The emotions I've kept hidden inside me explode.
Tachibana-san, what are you doing?
When I realized, I was embracing her. Thank you for thinking so highly of me like this. I'll definitely make you happy.
Yes, actually, just being with you makes me happy.
And so, I started dating Mickey. Oh, by the way, yesterday's talk show was interesting, wasn't it? While putting my headquarters transfer on hold, I was working hard on the task in front of me. One day, Mickey, with a changed expression, rushed in.
Everyone, bad news! The headquarters going down!
It seems they're facing the risk of bankruptcy. Why all of a sudden? And if the headquarters goes bankrupt, won't we be in trouble too? Please take me to the station. I immediately took a half day off and got into a cab. The destination was, of course, predetermined.
Tachibana-san, you're heading to the headquarters, right?
Why did you follow me?
Senpai, please! Please do something! We might end up unemployed!
Yeah. I'll do my best to figure something out. Alright, we've arrived. Having arrived at the headquarters, I headed to the reception with no plan in mind.
What is the nature of your visit?
My name is Kai Tachibana and...
Yes, Tachibana-san, right? We have been informed about your visit.
Huh? Is that so?
Yes, your manager contacted me just now that you're coming here. Please go inside.
I was surprised, but secretly cheered inside. Nice, manager! Excuse me! When I forcefully opened the door to the president's office, there was a pale-faced president sitting there. What? Tachibana-kun? Long time no see, President. I heard about the company's crisis and came to hear the details. I see. So it's already become a rumor, huh? What exactly happened? Actually, you see, the instant ramen we developed, staking the fate of our company, turned out to be a big failure. Are you talking about the one with Hakataya? Yes, that's right. You knew about it too, huh? I thought it would sell well, but it was a complete disaster. That can't be true! There's no way that plan would fail! Hakataya's ramen is supposed to be delicious! That's not it. We couldn't get permission from Hakataya. The project looked good on paper, but when it came to development, they turned us down. Could it be because the person in charge changed? After that, we hastily selected another ramen shop and managed to release the product, but it didn't sell at all. Is the person in charge Kiyota Sakata? Ah, yes. She took over from you when you were transferred. She also felt responsible, but... No, that's not it. She didn't take over from me. She took this project away from me. What? Is that true? I recounted everything that had happened up until now. Upon hearing it, the president made a serious face and contacted someone.
Excuse me, President, you called for me?
After a while, Kyoka appeared in the president's office and lost her words when she saw my face. Sakata-kun, come in for now.
Yes, what is this all about?
This is the proposal for the new product that is said to have been submitted by you. Is it true that you took it from Tachibana-kun?
No, that's not true. I don't know what this person told you, but it's all a lie.
So, you're saying it's just Tachibana-kun's lie?
Yes, of course.
While you were on the way here, I confirmed with the manager of Hakataya. He explained that they approved it only because Tachibana-kun was in charge. What does this mean?
You talked to their manager?
Yeah, I did. According to their manager, Tachibana-kun visited them every day and discussed this idea. Moved by his enthusiasm, he approved the commercialization.
That's...
And you took it away for your own ambition and even demoted Tachibana-kun to a subsidiary. That is unacceptable.
I'm sorry.
What you did caused significant damage to our company. We don't need someone like that in our company. You are fired. Leave right now.
Wait, Kai, I really feel sorry about what I did. I had planned to apologize to you someday, but the timing never seemed right.
Panicked, Kyoka clung to me.
Please forgive me. And let's start over again, okay? Can you persuade the president on my behalf?
Don't joke around. Do you know how many people have been troubled because of you? Getting fired is what you deserve. Get out of here right now! Seeing the stern expressions on my and the president's faces, she must have realized that there was no hope. With a despairing look, Kyoka left the president's office without saying anything. I have done something unforgivable to you. No matter how much I apologize, it's irreparable. President, please give me one more chance. I'll definitely persuade Hakataya and develop a new product. I understand your feelings, but we don't have the funds to create a new product in our company anymore. The nationwide release of the previous product was a failure, and our stock prices have dropped significantly. We are barely holding on. In that case, I'll negotiate with the bank. I'll find the funds no matter what, so please give me one more chance. It's either letting the company continue to decline or taking the gamble. Which one will it be? Having made up his mind, the president smiled wickedly at me. All right, go ahead and do as you like. The entire company will back you up. Thank you very much. I'll definitely make it a success. Thank you. Thanks to you, our company was able to achieve its highest earnings this fiscal year. 1 year later, the president, with a delighted expression on his face, thanked me. With the president's approval, I immediately resumed negotiations with the manager of Hakataya, and we were able to launch the product. And the newly released instant ramen quickly became popular. No, it's thanks to everyone's assistance. So your thinking didn't change after all, huh? No. Thank you for everything. I bowed to the president and left the room. By the way, while I was busy, Kyoka officially got fired. She seems to be working part-time at her parents' house now.
Good job!
When I left the office, Mickey was already waiting for me, welcoming me with a big smile. You didn't have to come all the way here.
Don't you understand, girls? I wanted to see you as soon as possible.
Saying that, Miki held my hand.
Were you really okay with that? I heard you were offered a promotion to department manager.
I'm not interested. I can't imagine being without you. I declined the promotion offer and asked to be transferred back to the subsidiary. I realized that I really needed Miki. Position and honor don't matter. I learned that as long as I can be with my lover, I can feel happy no matter what. Thanks for staying up late to help me. Thanks to you, I've got a plan in place.
It's okay, we're friends. This is nothing.
My name's So Yokita. I'm 28 years old. I work in the planning department at a game company. I'm just finishing up a proposal that's about to be due. I'm glad I made it in time. Well, I'm going to use the bathroom before I go home.
Okay, I'll finalize it while you're at it.
Her name is Mel Onoichi. She came 6 months ago and quickly became the ace of the department. And she is my girlfriend.
Now that there's no one around, let's get on with it.
Muttering this, Mel connects the USB to the computer. It's an unauthorized action, of course.
He's so easy to trick. It's a good thing I took him in. I'll just go ahead and rip out all the data. I got the company's info. Thanks, my stupid lover.
Hey Mel, sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go home then.
Yeah, I turned off the computer. Maybe we can go for a drink?
You must be in a good mood today. It's 10 p.m. There should be some places still open. Let's go! I put my hand on Mel's shoulder, and we start walking.
Hey, why are you so close to me?
It's fine, right? We're lovers. The day after we had a good time drinking, I was devastated. The data for the proposal, it's gone. It's due this morning, and I have a meeting right now. Hey, Yokita, I hope your proposal is ready. A middle-aged man shows irritation in the morning. He is Kamase Inui. He's the head of the department I work for. Sir, actually... What? The data is gone? Don't be silly! I told you to have it ready by today! You're just making excuses because you didn't get it done in time, huh? Well, it was absurd for him to make me take over a project from someone who suddenly quit and finish it in 2 days. So, as I said... I told you, I don't need excuses! Please listen to me. Shut up! The meeting will be attended by guys from other departments. You're trying to humiliate me. You're fired. Wait! I'm innocent. And please hear me out. Shut up! You're pissing me off. I didn't like you to begin with. Get out. He doesn't seem to want to listen to me at all. Just when I was about to give up, a woman interrupted the conversation.
Director Inoue, calm down, please. There's a traitor.
Oh, you are... The one who appeared was the daughter of the president, Seina Rei-san. She must have heard the commotion and came over.
It was probably the work of Mel Onoichi. Yokita-san, you were working with her last night, weren't you?
Yes.
I got a call that she was going to quit today. She didn't tell me why, though.
Huh? I was wondering why she didn't come today.
Yokita-san, can you check if there is a history of data transfer, like a USB on the computer?
I checked the log, and sure enough, there were traces of the USB being plugged and unplugged last night. Of course, it wasn't me. Onoichi really did that?
I investigated and found that there is no such person as Mel Onoichi in the first place. Her family register and certificate of residence were forged.
What? Why does she do that?
Probably a spy of a rival company. We're investigating to see if there's any other damage. We had no idea until the damage was done. It's a shame.
Then, this might be the USB that she used. I took out a USB from my pocket.
What? Where did you get that?
I picked it up yesterday. I guess she dropped it. It might have the data of the proposal in it. I plugged the USB into my computer. Bingo! All the data were there. Oh, I'm glad she screwed up. Good.
But you randomly picked it up? Is that really possible?
Anyway, you have the data, huh? Then get ready, quick! I like to check if the USB is safe to use, but... Anyway, Seina-san, thank you very much!
Yeah.
Rei-san nodded with a surprised look on her face.
What the hell?
Meanwhile, at a rival company, Onoichi was screaming as she brought back the USB. The data she thought she had pulled off my computer was nowhere to be found.
The data has been changed to something else? Wait, was the USB itself swapped? Oh no!
Danjo, what do you think I made you sneak into that company for? You useless crap!
The one who shouts angrily at the panicked Mel is Akui, the president of the rival company.
The next time you fail, I'll fire you. Go and get information on the other company by any means necessary.
I was a secretary to begin with. There's no way I can be a spy all of a sudden.
Your response? Tenjo!
Yes, sir.
If you succeed, I'll double your salary from next month.
What? Are you serious? I'll do it!
In the evening, I was relieved that the data was safe and there was no other major damage. And now, I'm with Rei-san, checking the documents in the storage.
I'm sorry for making you help me, even though it's not part of your job.
No problem. I'm just trying to pay you back for covering for me this morning. Don't worry about it.
Onoichi-san, she was your girlfriend, wasn't she? Aren't you shocked?
Well, I do feel disappointed. But I guess it's my fault for being too slow.
I see. But hey, you're not just a regular guy, are you?
Rei-san turns her sharp gaze on me. It's as if she sees right through me. What? No, I'm just an ordinary guy. Everyone even tells me I'm too carefree.
So, Yokita, I wonder if he's hiding something. I have a hunch.
Rei-san is rustling something, but I didn't mind her and kept organizing the shelves.
Maybe I should throw something at him and see how he reacts? No, that's not a good thing to do.
Come to think of it, when did you start doubting Onoichi?
Wow!
Startled by my voice, she jumped up. Then she stepped on a piece of paper on the floor and lost her balance. Oh, no! Just before she fell, I turned around and caught her. That was a close call. Her mouth is agape with surprise and confusion.
Hey, how did you notice I was going to fall? You were looking the other way.
Well, I used to exercise a lot back in high school, and...
And?
I've always been watching you, Rei-san. That doesn't really explain, does it? When Rei-san realized she was being held by me, she shyly hid her mouth with the paper she was holding.
You're a sly one, Yokita-san.
I got nervous at the way she looked at me. Oh, calm down, me. I just got dumped today. The floor is still a mess, so watch your step. Looking at Rei-san, who nods honestly, I started to become interested in her, even though she's the boss's daughter. I went back to work to forget about that. Around the same time, Akui was plotting a new plan.
Tenjo! Is Tenjo here?
I'm here!
Alright, Tenjo. I'm giving you one last chance. You will sneak into that company again, and this time for sure, you will steal their info.
What? But they already know my face!
I know. So, disguise yourself as their employee and blend in. Preferably someone in a high rank.
That's too classic.
You got a problem with that?
No. Then I'll disguise myself as that hateful boss's daughter. My makeup skills are second to none.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, go on.
Yes, sir.
The next day, Seina-san was working in the warehouse early in the morning. She said she really wanted to do a final check.
I don't think anyone is interested in old documents, but I should check just in case. Well, it's almost the start of the workday. I better get out of here. Huh? The door won't open.
She pushed and pulled, but the door didn't open. It doesn't even look like it's locked.
Huh? What's going on? Oh, suck on that!
It's Onoichi disguised as Rei-san who is laughing. She used to be an unsuccessful stage actor, and she's good at disguising herself as someone else.
I welded the door so it wouldn't open. A cordless welder I used to make stage sets. I never thought it'd come in handy again. Is there someone there? Please open the door. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to stay there for a while. If I still remembered you, I can come over after everything is done. See you later! I'll do whatever I want as fake Seina Rei. Oh, why, good morning.
Well, Rei-san, you're early.
No one has noticed. Oh, it feels good.
Onoichi, what's with that outfit?
Huh? What are you talking about? You got the wrong person.
The way you walk is completely different. And your body shape and voice are obviously different too.
What?
Besides, Rei-san is much more elegant. It's true, she's a little rough.
Rough?
Hey, stop with that already. I know you're a spy from another company. I showed her the video on my phone. It was a video of Akui and Onoichi talking to each other.
Why do you have such a thing?
You're not very good with technology, are you? The USB I swapped with yours. It had malware that could infiltrate the network. This video was taken by hacking into your PC's camera. The person who sent it to me is a spy from our side.
Who the hell are you, Yokita-kun?
I'm a spy hired by the boss here. Unlike you, I'm a pro. My duty was to find a spy like you. I'm also tasked to punish the company that spied on us. I'm sure your company's in a lot of trouble now that the world knows about their misdeeds.
What?
When Mel quickly searched on the internet, she immediately saw that her company was in trouble.
The CEO and managers got arrested for misconducts? Then what's gonna happen to me? I admit defeat this time, but I can't give up.
Oh, she's trying to escape.
Wait!
Rei-san, covered in dust, tackles Onoichi and seizes her.
How were you able to come out? I got out through a small window behind the shelf. It was on the 3rd floor. It was really scary, okay? That's so messed up. I guess you need to be punished. Oh no!
The police immediately rushed over and took Onoichi away. She struggled for a while, but she gave up in the end. Shortly thereafter, Seina-san grabbed my arm and took me into the president's office.
Dad, I want to ask you about Yokita-kun.
Oh, he's a spy I hired. Akui-kun seemed to be up to something, so I hired him and another spy.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I was going to tell you at first, but since you're really perceptive, I was testing you to see if you'd notice.
How selfish.
She actually felt something fishy about Onoichi and was suspicious of me too. So I think she's quite talented.
Since you're working for Dad, you're okay being fired by Inoue, huh?
Yeah, you're right. But the way you protected me was wonderful. I'm sure you'll be a great president in the future. With your approval, I can rest assured. I look forward to working with you again. Yes, with pleasure. Thus, the case was closed, but I'm still working for this company. When I called my colleague to tell him my situation... Oh, come on. How long are you gonna stay with that company? I got the hell out before anyone found out about me. Well, the pay is pretty good and it's comfortable here. So, I stayed. But it's hard to do my job without you. So come back again soon, alright?
Oh, are you on the phone?
Oh hi, Seina-san. I haven't asked you properly yet. Why did you hire me again?
Because I thought your presence would keep the company safe. The same thing could happen again.
That's just an excuse, right?
That's right. But I won't tell you the truth. Even a pro like you can't figure that out, huh?
I'm good at observing people's behavior, but I can't read a person's true feeling. This is gonna be a difficult task.
Come on! How many times do I have to tell you?
Today, as always, Mizuki Shimabara's scolding is directed at me. She is the general manager of Love Love Limited, one of the biggest companies in the industry, and she is very strict with me.
Since it's time for you to go home now, please finish it up tomorrow for sure.
I made a mistake. My name is Shota Hirube. As you can see, I'm a 32-year-old dull office worker.
That's tough. Furube-san with the general manager is an assistant with no title, right?
Well, yeah, it's the president's order.
She's amazing, isn't she? Being selected as the general manager at the age of 26? And she's showing off her talent by organizing both inside and outside the company. Hey there! When it's past your dismissal time, go home now. Yes.
Everyone leaves at 9 p.m. This is another policy set by the president and herself. Thanks to this, the situation where we used to work overtime until close to midnight has been improved. Various other improvements were also made by her suggestion. Maybe that's why the company is relatively white among trading companies known as an exploitative company. I'm tired today too. Me leaving with my shoulders dropping. Hey sir, you're looking as shabby as ever. Yes, thanks for your hard work. Is everything okay? I'm working without a complaint. Well, I like to have one more person on duty late at night. It's hard to get around with the current number of people. After talking with the security guard, I went outside and found Mizuki waiting in the car.
Get in the car, I'll take you home.
Yes. I'm home. I said so and got out of the car, in front of a big mansion. Yes, the big house in front of me is my home.
Shota!
Coming to hug me again?
Because, I can't be pampered at the office. Right, boss?
Let me update my status. I'm a Dole Company employee as well as the president of the company. A few years ago, my father, the former president, passed away early due to illness. I was appointed as the next president, still a young man, and I was very troubled and trembled. No, I am still trembling under the burden. I am in charge of the lives of several thousand employees. I even tremble. But, well, it's a big company. I realized that the company can manage to run without me. So, I decided to be a regular employee who happened to have the same name as the president. It was easier to listen to complaints and grievances from the other employees. It should be easier for them to complain to someone in the same position, or even someone below them, right? That's why I made Mizuki as a general manager and put her in the position to scold me. No one would expect anything less from someone who gets scolded by her boss every day.
Yes, I'm in Shota's favorite maid uniform.
Mizuki, in her usual self at home, striking a mysterious pose for me to see. I don't remember saying I liked the maid uniform.
Yes, you told me. In my dream.
That's a fake me.
Hey, Shota! 10 o'clock at night is the beginning of love-making time. Shall we take a bath? Or shall we have dinner? Or Japanese sweets? Well, I received some delicious Japanese sweets from Kyoto from a customer today.
As usual, she's so chatty. 8 years ago, when she came to the mansion, she was not like this. One day, my father suddenly brought her home. He had taken her from some facility where he was making a donation. As part of his contribution to society, my father gave priority to hire people who are from the orphanage, and she was one of them. Mizuki Shimabara was hired as my maid as well as a potential bride-to-be.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
She seems like a quiet girl, but she has a very beautiful face. Mizuki seemed to be such a quiet and reserved girl. Before I knew it, she was all over me.
Here you go, Shota. Is my dish good?
It's delicious. Not Mizuki's, but the chef's dish.
No, if you think I made it, the love will increase to a maximum level. Here, open your mouth.
Oh my god.
I'm going to wash your back.
Today again.
Oh, what a light response. I miss those days when Shota gets nervous every time I go in. I'm prepared to take off my maid's uniform right here and now. For your sake.
Shut up. Yes, turn around and get out of the bathroom. This is Master's order. This routine from meal to bath time is already our usual scene.
Shota, your beloved Mizuki's here to sleep with you. Let's make out again today. Let's do it.
Today, as usual, Mizuki breaks into my room, which is supposed to be locked, and crawls under the futon. Don't say that like we do it all the time. Anyway, we've got an early day tomorrow, so go to bed.
No!
I make her out of the room without asking any questions. Well, this is how it goes every day.
Walk briskly and don't slow down.
Mizuki's like this at the office, which makes me wonder if it's the same person. Well, it's me who's making her do it. I know from her attitude that Mizuki likes me, regardless of whether or not she's my wife to be. But I'm just trying to keep my mouth shut, saying that now is not the right time, including about the company.
What is with you staring at me like that? That's disgusting. It irritates me to see a creature like you, who is no better than a slipper animal queue. May I? Please be useful to me a little, and then you can call yourself a human being.
Does she really like me?
As punishment, I'll forgive you by just signing a marriage certificate.
It is the usual Mizuki. Miss Shimabara. He's doing his best too, so give him a break.
Mr. Aksako. He's my subordinate. Please stay out of it, sales section manager.
Oops, excuse me for that. Hurube, I know it's a tough job, but do your best. So says Chief Akasako, who leaves laughing. His character evaluation is high enough to make him a section chief. Hey, Miss Shimabara, you look scary. Did Mr. Arasako say something?
Yes, because he gets in my way of my conversations with you.
Oh, that. Mizuki's face goes all weepy and she looks like she's about to cry. You're back to your normal self, you know.
Huh? What should I do about that sales section chief? It's not a bad idea to educate him about his position with all the power of the Furube family.
No, that's scary. Don't put all your power on him just because he interrupted and walked into our conversation. Now, it's not like I'm not doing my job as a president. It seems that there are not enough security guards to go around with the current staffing. And there are people who don't leave the office on time. I'm regularly having internal meetings with the executive director, managing director, and other key department heads, including Mizuki. But the only people who know who I am are the ones in executive positions here. Is there anything else? A hand goes up. It's Mizuki.
Prices are rising, but overall expenses and purchases are increasing. I think we need to reevaluate a few things.
Understood. Miss Shimabara, will you instruct the accountant to submit the data?
Yes, I will. And Mr. President, I have a favor to ask.
What is it? Her expression and voice sounded more serious than ever, so I sat back down and got into position to listen to what she had to say.
Will you marry me?
What? Here it comes again. Mizuki dives toward me like she's going to jump on me. I've never seen someone say gyafun in real life before.
You're as usual.
Totally, Shoda. It's about time you give her a response.
As expected from my father's time, they're all used to Mizuki's eccentricities. You know, I'm not ignoring about you.
Shota!
I reached for her and continued. Don't get frustrated. Let's talk about the future when things are settled.
That means you love me, don't you? Me too! Let's get married. Don't worry, I'll make you happy.
I told you we'll talk about it after we get settled.
Go for it, Mizuki.
The cheery cheering flew in. Give me a break. I'm so tired. The cause is mainly due to Mizuki's outburst.
Look, Furube-san looks so tired. I'm sure Shimabara-san gave him a hard time again.
The employees looked at me and said so. No, well, it sure is Mizuki who is the cause of all this.
Agatsuma-san! Yes?
A woman from the accounting section named Agatsuma was called by Mizuki when she happened to be passing by. She seemed surprised though. Well, I guess she'd be surprised if Mizuki called out to her.
What is it, ma'am? It seems that our expenses have been increasing lately. Can you pass the data to me later? Expenditure? Yes. Prices are going up, so I would like to review them. Yes. I will compile the data and make it easier to see. So please wait until tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Mizuki immediately starts working on one of the tasks we discussed in the conference room. She is fast. I continue on that footstep and went to the Human Resources Department.
I'd like you to review the night shifts of the security guards. If it's too difficult to rotate, please increase the number of staff. The president will make the decision.
Well, the president right next to her. Mizuki is able to act immediately on decisions without putting them off. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, the approval is done. The next day, Mizuki and I went around to several departments, and those that needed immediate presidential approval were approved now. Even though I'm working with the general manager, what I'm actually doing is a lot of this kind of work. Even though the work is divided among the people who attended the meeting yesterday, the matters which need the president's decision are still my job. After I finished my work, I looked at Mizuki, and she seemed to be thinking about something. What's wrong? I mean, is something wrong, Shimabara-san?
Well, I got the data from Agatsuma-san yesterday. I don't know, but it feels very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
The sales haven't changed after a certain point, but only the amount of purchases has suddenly increased.
Isn't it because of the price hike? Mizuki-san, you said yourself that they've been going up recently.
That's right, that's true. But I wonder if they'll go up at the same time. It's possible that the whole industry is raising prices all at once due to weaker yen and the rising cost of materials, but...
Our company is a trading company, so we basically don't have our own products. But it sure seems odd. If the purchase price is going up, then we should at least be negotiating for higher prices. But I don't see it. Well, it's not good to doubt people. Let's ask purchasing department about our purchasing situation.
I understand. I'll take care of it, so please go back to work, Furube-san.
Yes, thank you. Saying that, Mizuki immediately went to the purchasing department. We can learn a lot from her quick actions.
Were you talking about something difficult?
Just as Mizuki left her seat, a familiar female employee passed by and approached her. Well, yeah, she's concerned about the recent price hikes.
Oh, yes. They are indeed expensive. Fish and vegetables, once they go up, they don't come down. But we maintain a 15% profit margin, which is amazing.
15%? Strange. The accounting documents I just saw said it was down to 10% or so. Can you tell me more about that?
Okay, well, it's almost time for me to get back to work, so why don't we go to dinner or something?
Okay. Is there something you would like to eat? I looked ahead and saw a demon. Or devil. Or Mizuki standing there with a dark aura.
What about dinner?
Wait! She ran away like a hare in vain.
How could you be so careless? Furube-san, don't use flirtatious eyes during your work.
No, I don't particularly intend to do so.
Look, I'll talk to you later about this. I just came to pick up something I forgot.
Mizuki walks away again. I'm sure she'll be talking about how much she loves me, right? Her love is heavy.
Haha, I saw you sighing. Which means you have something to worry about, aren't you?
Akasako-san. No, it is not. Apparently, he thought I was worried about my job and came over to talk to me. I know. You're frustrated with being used by the younger general manager every day, aren't you? Well, a little bit. A strange intuition kicks in, and I agree to fit into the conversation. Here's good news for you. There's an easy way to get paid. Well, you just helped me a little. I won't make it bad. And then Akasako-san took me to an empty conference room. What he told me was to take the money and bank book from the company security safe box and escape. He told me that he would provide a place for me to escape to, and that all I had to do was hide for a while, and I would be able to enjoy a bright and colorful life. In summary, that's what he told me. However, as expected of the sales section chief, He talked to me in a way that guided me well. If there were people who were really dissatisfied with the company, they would take that offer.
Is he asking you to commit a crime?
That night, I told Mizuki the whole story, and she responded as she should have. I guess Chief Akasako didn't think the person whom he suggested committing a crime was the president of the company.
Yeah, we should immediately go to the police.
No, wait. If we report now, he will be blabbering on. Besides, isn't the plan too messy?
Too careless?
Stealing from a safe is a pretty obvious thing to do, isn't it? Even if you run away and hide somewhere, the police will find you first. Japanese police are not stupid. No matter how clever you are, there is a good chance they will find you. Well, that's to be expected.
Hello, Furube. I'm glad you came.
Now, I like to make them gasp too, you know? A few nights later, I met up with Chief Akasako in front of the office. It's past the time for everyone to leave the office, so the company building is quiet and still.
Here's the key, the combination to the security safe box, and the schedule for the security guards' rounds that I sent out last week.
Where will you be at?
I'm a decoy. I'll talk to the guard and have him turn off the security alarm temporarily. You'll go in through the back door and walk straight to the safe.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'll just go with the farce for now, and do as the section chief tells me to do. I go in through the back door, insert the key into the safe in the accounting office, and turn the dial. It's a pain in the ass, but I'll have to change the dial number later. Then I take out the bank book, the seal, and the cash in the safe box. I guess it's about time. After a strong flash and shutter sound, the room was illuminated by lights being turned on. There, Chief Akasako was standing with his phone in his hand.
What are you doing here at this hour? Are you a safe thief?
Oh, that kind. Was that videotaping? Can't be helped. What are you talking about? Chief Akasako gave me the order.
Don't be stupid. I would never do such a thing. Don't try to pin the blame on me.
Did you deceive me?
Deceive? What are you talking about? How can you do this to the company that takes care of you, Shota Harube?
That's my line. That's enough. Please seize him.
What about... Ah!
As soon as I raise my voice, a strong man starts to restrain Chief Akasako.
What? He's the one you're supposed to catch! Who the hell are you anyway?
He's a newly hired security guard. You probably don't know this, but...
Mizuki also comes out slowly from behind. Actually, I had told him about the situation beforehand and asked him to stand by with Mizuki. It was his first day and he had not yet been assigned to a patrol shift, so it was a convenient position for us to ask him to be in.
Don't be stupid. Why are you grabbing me? He's the thief. Look, he's got the bank book, the seal, and even the money in the safe box.
No, what's so wrong with me, the president, taking out my company's money?
Don't talk nonsense, you dull, lowly employee.
Shut up!
Mizuki shouts angrily.
Shota Furube is the current president of our company.
What?
Shota-san has degraded himself to the position of an ordinary employee and is looking at the company from an employee's point of view. I will not allow you to insult him.
Mizuki says calmly and nonchalantly.
But, I didn't do anything. You have no right to treat me like this.
How can you say such a thing? An embezzler who's falsifying the books and embezzling money?
Immediately, Chief Akasako's complexion changed.
No, that was Agatsuma.
Oh? How do you know it was Akatsuma-san?
Akasako, who looked as if he had just said,
"Oh no."
In other words, you were embezzling in cooperation with Akatsuma-san. When you heard that I had begun to investigate the status of your expenses, you became impatient. And then, of all things, you tried to make Shota-san a criminal and blame him for the embezzlement as well. Didn't you?
By the way, that's mostly my theory. That was the decisive factor that made Chief Akasako give up. Accounting Department's Agatsuma-san was Chief Akasako's mistress, and she had been falsifying and misrepresenting purchases. The money seems to have gone to pay for cabaret clubs, etc., and the two of them will have a tough future ahead of them. We have all the recordings of the criminal suggestion, and it is no longer possible for them to get away with it. However, the police are taking their time to arrest him a few months after we reported him for embezzlement. After all, there were several arbitrary interrogations, and my true identity came to light. I had a good time in my dull, low life at...
What are you saying, boss? After all, Shota-san should be sitting in that chair.
I didn't want to return to this position like this, though. At first, everyone was taken back by the revelation of my true identity. However, people are very adaptable, and rather than being fooled, I was made into a friendly boss.
Boss, let's go out to dinner sometime. No, you're going on a date with me, right?
Perhaps because of my position as president, I have also become quite popular within the company.
Crap! The general manager is furious.
But that's not true. They're just teasing Mizuki. That's probably because they suspected that we were working together, reversing our supervisor/subordinate status. In addition, Mizuki's reaction to me made them think I was a charming guy. And what are you doing?
Open your mouth.
Don't be silly. Let's get to work.
Hey, look. Here.
Okay. Maybe it's time for me to start taking things more seriously.
Shota-san!
Mizuki hugs me again as I come home. Mizuki, could you be a little more moderate?
It's okay. I'll settle down once you marry me. Maybe.
Maybe?
Because when they find out that Shota-san is the president, girls will come to you. You've always been popular because you're so sweet. And there might be someone other than me.
Oh, you. I told you, didn't I? I told you I think about you when I settle down. So, Mizuki, let's talk about it, shall we? About our relationship in the future?
Shota-san!
Just as our relationship at the company has changed, our relationship will need to change as well. The day when she becomes my partner not only at work, but in life, doesn't seem far off.